So I'm going to tell everybody right now, I don't recommend you do it. It depends on your situation. But when I left Microsoft, I cashed out my 401k. Now, everybody was like, don't do that. Are you crazy? Blah, 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 blah. Listen, I didn't have like millions in my 401k because I didn't always have good spending habits. That mindset that you mentioned. So I didn't always use the matching program. I didn't always contribute to it. But I cashed out of it because I knew what I really wanted. And I knew that I was going to make it happen no matter what. And what I wanted is to be an entrepreneur. I didn't even think of investor yet. And we'll talk about that in a second. But I wanted to pave my own way. I wanted to fund my own dreams rather than slave for someone else's dream. So I used that as capital to fund that. Yeah. I've made 4,000 times that since then. Yeah. So it was a good decision for me, ultimately. Yeah. But some people would cash out and then go spend money on other things, right? So you still got to be disciplined in what you're doing. And yes, you need these good money management practices while you're in one situation, but you can make, some adjustments as long as you're very intentional with what you're doing and why.
Yeah. Listen, investing in yourself to be able to create wealth, that's always a risk worth taking. Always, yes. Right?
Yes.
To take your 401k and then to be taxed because you want to go to Mexico and post at Cabo, no bueno, right? Now, I will tell you that you can leverage your 401k without actually having to tax it out because you can move it into a self-directed IRA. And as long as you're putting that money in other investments, whether they be real estate or business purchases, you can do that with that money without the penalty. So whenever you're buying assets and basically continuing to grow your wealth, they have many strategies that allow you to do that. But the minute you're looking to spend that money on consumer-based processes, then they want to tax you and penalize you. Because when I left Prudential, I moved my assets into a Morgan Stanley account so I can borrow against my own stock at 2%. I shipped that money over at 20%, and then I had my money working for me, but I never took it off my balance sheet. Same thing with the 401k. I moved it over to a self-directed IRA. I'm investing now in IPO trading, and I'm also investing in the HVAC business that I'm going to get involved in here in New Jersey with IRA money without the penalty. So I completely agree. It's just that I like to be able to work with the tax code as much as possible, because giving them 40%, what's that line? You wasn't with me in the gym. It's kind of like, how are you getting 40% now when you weren't here when I was building it all up? And again, as long as what you're doing is making investments, there's a lot of ways to use that money, again, without penalty.